Hey George, Network Marketing Magazine. Hope you've had an awesome month, Network Marketing Magazine members. This month we're going to talk about what do I do when I've run out of people to talk to. What do I do when I've run out of people to talk to? Create leads. Create leads. And I'm going to take you way behind the scenes and probably share too much information, but I think it's going to be important to help you guys understand where you've landed within this profession, within this industry. But the bottom line is create more leads. We have a whole webinar that will share with you exactly the process that you need to take, the sequential process to become a master at network marketing lead generation. It's at localmlmleads.com. Free webinar, you can register there and it will share with you everything. Now, so just let me kind of take you behind the scenes, and I have two points that I want you to get this week. And I'm really hesitant on whether I should share this or not, but I'm just going to. And I'm going to take you behind the scenes, and then I'm going to share with you the traps that have happened and how you can get rid of all of that. And you can get in a situation, if you become a master at lead generation, you can have more leads coming in on a daily, weekly, monthly basis than you can personally keep up with. And then you can distribute those leads out to good people on your team that are coming down the road. Here's what's going on in the last 15 years. Somebody decides they're going to start a company, they find a product manufacturer or whatever, but some group of people decide that they're going to start a network marketing company. And then something that's happened in the last 5-10 years that nobody ever heard about, nobody ever implemented years ago, and I think makes no sense for me, but I'm just going to share with you what happens. Is then what they do is they have a master distributor, or maybe they might even have 2, 3, 4, 5 master distributors. Now, some of you are as old as I am. I don't know where that concept came from or why it came or what it's about, but the bottom line is I remember the first time someone ever called me and they said, Dale, we're starting a new company, we would like for you to be our master distributor, and we have a good bridge money package for you. And I remember thinking, what the heck is bridge money? And I'm not going to get into all that, but what a lot of times happens is these people, they say, okay, come to us, bring your team, and we're going to guarantee you $10,000 a month or whatever, $20,000 a month until your income gets to that point. And they call this bridge money. It's the gap, bridge money. From wherever you are when you bring your team and wherever you fall in the compensation plan, we'll make it up until you get to that point. And I've had that happen to me many times. And my immediate response is, if you're willing to offer me bridge money, I have absolutely no interest in what you're doing. Because for me, see what's happened, there's a lot of people go from bridge money deal to bridge money deal to bridge money deal to bridge money deal because they don't know how to build a team to begin with, and they have followers. They don't have leaders. And I just see it, I believe it, and it makes me just want to puke every time that I hear about it or see it, because that's not what this is about. It's not about creating a lot of followers that will follow you from deal to deal to deal to deal until nobody follows you anymore, so therefore now you have to become a consultant. That's what's going on behind the scenes. And then what happens is maybe these, we'll say 5 master distributors have, we'll say 5,000 people that they can pull to whatever the product or service or program is. And these 5,000, maybe they have 1,000, and these 1,000 maybe have 300, and these 300 maybe have 10. And this process can happen in a month, in 2 months, in 90 days. And then what happens is these 10 have nobody because they just joined these people in the previous program 90 days ago or whatever. So if you look at organizations and how they take off, why do organizations go just like this? Because of that. Because at some point, when you get to a point where you have people that have not been around, see, all we've done in the last 15 years is recruit each other. That's all we've done as a profession. And we're not teaching people how to go into the marketplace, create new customers, create new business partners from people that have not been in the network marketing box. And it's been going on, guys, for a long time. So that's where you are. And say, well, Dale, I didn't watch this video so you could just discourage me. It's not discouraging, because if you say, you know what, this profession offers more upside potential than any business model in the world from a time and freedom standpoint, having the income and the freedom. And you see that, and you have a vision for what this can mean for you, yourself, your family, and you really have that, then you can do it, but you have to understand some basics. And the basics are, because once this plays out, who can get into the marketplace and start generating leads and generating customers and attract people that have never been involved in this profession. And there is multiple ways to do this. Multiple. And again, I have so much free information all over, everywhere. You can wear a button. Say, I'm too cool to wear a button. Okay, then don't play this game. It's not about you. It's about having 1,000 people on your team in the marketplace every day with a button. Do you get that? So, and again, well, Dale, what about the internet? Thousands of ways to drive traffic on the internet. Thousands. And what happens, this is my second point, and then I'm just going to be quiet because there's way too much information out there to teach you how to create leads, online and offline. And here's what happens. People find one way that works for them. One way. We'll take this back to USA Today ads. When USA Today paper first came out, the classified ads were cheap and you could get great coverage and you could get a lot of potential business partners listening to your message, looking at what you were doing through USA Today classifieds. Craigslist was phenomenal in the beginning because they allowed you to put HTML ads where people could go read about your product or service, click a button and go directly to your website. All these channels change. Google AdWords. I know people that made a lot of money just selling products with Google AdWords. The most recent, of course, was Facebook. When Facebook first came out, when I put a message out, not only did all my friends see it, but all their friends saw it. And then it started backing up. Now, only my friends saw it. And then it got to where only 80% of my friends saw it. And then it got to 50. And then it got to 40. And then it got, the last I saw was about 9%. So here's the deal. There's people that made fortunes, short-term fortunes with Facebook, Craigslist, Google AdWords, USA Today ads, and the list goes on and on and on. Mailing audio cassettes back in the day. I could go on and on and on. If you're going to maximize your upside potential, then you have to figure out, what do I do after I've launched my business and shared my product or service with everybody that I know? What do I do? How do I master lead generation? And guys, there's just way too many ways to do it. There's no magic foo-foo dust. There's no magic one way. Your goal is to become a master at lead generation. We want to do one thing that creates 15 people every week calling us, screaming their credit card number in the phone, demanding to join us at the highest package in our company. And there's unfortunately people that are trying to tell you that that can happen. It won't happen, can't happen, never will happen. This is a lot of work. It's going to require skill sets and mindsets that you probably don't have. But you can develop them. And it's just up to you. It's up to you. This is not a difficult business. It's really not. But there's just, you gotta understand there ain't no foo-foo dust. There just ain't no foo-foo dust. There's wisdom of the ages principles that will work for you. They work for everybody that are willing to use time management, get in a flow, expose people to their product or service, follow up quickly and correctly, and keep moving down the road. You have a number. X number of people exposed equals your dreams, your desires, your goals fulfilled. X number of people contacted equals reasons fulfilled. I don't know what your number is. You don't know what your number is, but you have a number. And your goal is to learn everything that you can, drop cards, everything that you possibly can do on a daily basis to get through the numbers. And you will have success here. Just use your common sense, follow your intuition, your gut, because it will steer you in the right way. If 1,000 people tell you you have to have a blog if you want to be a professional in this industry because they're trying to sell you a blog platform, and you kind of feel that, you're right. You're right. If 1,000 people say a stupid thing, it's still a stupid thing. So you can become a master at lead generation. Lead generation is the easiest part of this business. So I hope this didn't discourage you. I hope it encouraged you. I hope you understand what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. But you can separate yourself, get out of that box, and get into the market and share with people an awesome opportunity that will create time and money and life-altering experiences for their family. This is Dale Calvert. I'll see you next week or next month. Y'all have an awesome month.